Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is KHAIRINA. My metric number is 294932. First of all, I would like to introduce our logo for Aurea Facial Spa. This logo features as minimalist, elegant design with a clear emphasis on natural beauty and also wellness. The meaning of Aurea is a word from Latin, means golden, that suggests elegance and warmth. The goals for our logo to show that Aurea Spa is a luxurious and calming experience, and also natural and holistic skincare, which Aurea Spa focus on beauty, serenity, and also self-care. The title for the first video is ASMR with Aurea Facial Spa. The duration is 1 minute and 17 seconds. This video 1 connect with subtopic 3 and also subtopic 4. Subtopic 3, the two-dimensional field, which is area. The first one, in the chapter 3, aspect ratio. First, we use vertical wide shot 9 and 16, showing the calm ambience from top down. And also 9:16 format emphasize the vertical space. We use this to show the height and ambience of the spa interior. Vertical framing also enhance immersion in TikTok setting for mobile first viewing because we posted it on TikTok platform. The second subtopic is about image size. Vertical close up. Vertical close-up use central framing to keep focus and avoid edge distraction. As you can see in the shot at 47 seconds, the first one, the product is in the central frame. Next is close-up framing to emphasize details in the shot at 49 seconds, the second one, where we close up the customer face wearing facial mask. Next one is medium shot in vertical format, allows focus on both therapist and customer in one shot at the second of 12 seconds. Lastly, alternating close-up and over the shoulder of the customer shots keep the vertical space dynamic and give visual rhythm at 1 minute and 6 seconds. Moving forward to framing. First is the technique of medium close shot, vertically framed with head near the top and third line, and we follow rules of thirds in vertical, as you can see in the shot at 1 minute and 11 seconds. Next, text and logo centered in vertical format to design to fit both upper and middle third for best visibility in TikTok feed in the shot at 1 minute and 14 seconds. Moving to the techniques from subtopic 4, the two-dimensional field forces within the screen. First, vertical lines in interior design, such as shots of curtains and walls, represent elegance and strength in the shot at 5 seconds. Next, frame magnetism are considered as the top of the frame that does not cut off ceiling features to avoid a pressing effect. You can see in shot at 4 seconds. Most of the shots in this video are also centered composition to reduce tension and allows the viewer to relax, and static shot enhance stability for forces within the screen. Next is tilt and direction. Slide camera tilt introduces dynamism. It shows a subtle vertical movement of the camera, keeping it in a stationary position but tilting it upward and also downward. Then, tilted lines suggest tension or change that, as you can see, customer preparing for transformation in the shot at 1 minute and 4 seconds. Next is vector dynamics that shows therapist motion forms a motion vector guiding the viewer's attention from top to bottom in the shot at 14 seconds. Moving to the next one, figure or ground and screen direction. Figure or ground is when the subject, the face of the customer, in sharp focus and background blurred to separate figure from environment in the shot at 51 seconds. Then, asymmetry of screen where the therapist on upper right and the customer on lower left. That this shows we uses visual tension creatively in the shot at 11 seconds. Next is headroom and balance. Headroom carefully managed face placed slightly below center to avoid squishing effect. These are the example. In the shots of 49 seconds, this is what we call as no headroom. In the shots of 51 seconds is the proper headroom, and the last one at the seconds of 33, these are too much headroom. Last but not least, in subtopic 4, we have direction and closure techniques. First, Camera pans slightly right according to this topic movement. From left to right is perceived as natural closure, like reading direction, as we can see in the shot starts at 30 seconds. And then the asymmetrical placement, where the customer slightly off center like this, in shot starting at 1 minute and 13 seconds, with the glow effect leading to the logo area.
Hi everyone, my name is NATASYA binti SAIDON and my matrix number is 300288. Today I will be presenting how our TikTok spa promotional video applies visual technique based on chapter 5 and 6 of our syllabus. The video is titled Self-Care Day and aims to promote facial and spa services using aesthetic purpose. Subtopic 5.1, which is stabilizing the field. We use symmetrical center compositions to make the visual feel calm and organized, supporting the relaxing nature of a spa. For example, based on the video at 0.15 seconds, the doorway is centered in the frame, creating a stable and balanced composition. This helps communicate a sense of order, welcoming and serenity as the viewer transition into the spa space. Next is the 5.2, which is stages of balance. The video moved from imbalance to balance, visually showing emotional progress. Unstable shots at the beginning help the viewer feel the stress, while symmetrical shots later represent restore wellness. For example, camera is tilted slightly, and the imbalance reflects the emotional instability of being stressed or burnt out. Based on the video, it is on the 1 seconds and the framing shift to symmetrical and centered, indicating emotional and visual balance after the treatment, symbolizing the transformation, like the afterglow, at 0.47 seconds. Subtopic 5.3 is about object framing. Framing appears through mirrors, hand, and towel that surround the face. This technique subtly leads the viewer eyes to the main action without using strong visual effect. The mirror framed the subject naturally to reinforce isolation and tiredness at 0.05 seconds, and the hand and the towel wrap the face tightly, directing focus and creating a comforting spa-like intimacy at 20 seconds. Multiple screens is subtopic 5.4. We apply it through animated text bubble, which pop up to simulate a multi-screen layout where visual elements appear in multiple zones of the screen, for example at 1 second, 9 seconds, and 22 seconds. Besides that, I will be presenting about subtopic 6, which is three-dimensional field, depth and volume, which is 6.1, the Z-axis. The Z-axis techniques help us create a sense of space in the video. By layering elements from front to back, we make the video more dynamic and immersive. For example, the subject leans forward toward the mirror at 0.1 seconds, or the subject walks from the camera into the spa through a hallway or entrance. This creates a sense of depth and guides viewer from one layer to another naturally. Based on the subtopic 6.2, which is monocular graphic depth factor, lighting, blur, and overlap help us show depth. These monocular techniques works even without 3D tools, making the scene feel richer with simple adjustment. This also includes techniques like lighting contrast between objects at different distance, or overlapping objects such as stem, hands, and face. This trick creates 2D illusions of 3D depth, especially effective on smartphone screen. Next is subtopic 6.3, which is depth characteristic of lenses. By using a smartphone in portrait mode, the background is softly blurred while the subject remains sharp. This makes our visual feels more professional and clean and give the scene a cinematic shallow depth of field effects. Subtopic 6.4, 3D binocular depth. By slowly moving the camera or zooming in, we created a sense of space that mimics how both eyes adjust focus. This added realism without needing 3D equipment and helps create a first-person view experience. For example, when the camera slowly pushes forward or gently zooms in into the face at the time of 0.21 to 0.22 seconds, it mimics how both human eye perceive apps. Lastly is the subtopic 6, the stereo 3D illusions. Swirling steam rises and moves within the scene, showing volume. And the gentle movement helps simulate 3D space in a 2D format. For example, the slight head turn and eye blink make the subject feel more alive and 3D. This illusion make the video more alive and engaging, and make the scenes feel more immersive even in 2D videos. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about topic 7, which is visualization. The third video I created is about the step of a fashion. Okay, let's begin with 0 to 7 seconds, which is step 1, cleansing. Visually, the therapist begin a treatment by gently cleansing the customer's face using soft cotton pad. The movements are slow and shooting. The customer is lying calmly on the spa bed. The camera angle is point of view POV from the customer perspective. Okay, next, 9 to 12 seconds, we have step 2, which is scrub. For the visual, the therapist apply facial scrub in circular motion, focus on cheeks and forehead. The texture of the scrub is curling thin. Okay, for the camera is medium shot and eyes level. Okay, for the third video, which is 30 to 80 seconds. Step 3, streaming. For the visual, stream flow towards to customer face, treating a soft mist. The customer is relaxed with eyes closed. Soft spa music continue. For the camera, high angle and zoom in on the face. Okay, for audio, light stream sound. For 19 to 23 seconds, we have step 4, which is scraping. Okay, for the visual, the therapy use a special tool to gently extract blackhead from the customer nose and forehead. Okay, close out on the tool in action. For camera, close up and side angle of the face. Step 5, which is 24 to 32 seconds, we have shooting facial mask, which is the visual. The therapist apply a cooling facial mask. Soft lighting enhance the calm atmosphere. Customer eyes are closed in relaxation. So for camera, we have white shot and soft lighting. Last but not least, 33 to 37 seconds, which is step 6, serum. The visual, the therapy applies serum with fingertips. The customer skin look radiant and hydrated. Okay, camera close up and eyes level. Okay, for the 38 to 50 second financings, which is the result. Okay, the visual, the customer get up and smile. Her skin are visible glowing. The final screen show the logo spa and booking info with an aesthetic background. So for camera, close up on customer smile, mid shot of spa logo. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so today I'll be talking about the chapter 8, which is 4-dimensional field of time. So to start with, from the 0 second to the 7 second, the video focused on objective time, which is repeating the same lifestyle. Objective time is a clock time which is fixed, measurable and same for everyone. For example, 7 a.m. is always a 7 a.m. and it's same for everyone. Now, let me talk about how this objective time is connected with the scene. So first, we see a girl waking up at 7 a.m., getting ready for work,
eating quickly, packing a bag, and looking herself in the mirror. And all these actions are happening in the same time, same way in every day. So it shows that her life is controlled by the clock and not by her own choices or a so feeling. Next, from the 8th second to the 16th second, I focused on the subjective time where a day feels so long. So what is subjective time? Subjective time is how time is feel to a person. For example, sometimes we feel that time is moving very fast and sometimes it goes very slow, even though the clocks moves normally. How the subjective time is connect with the scene. When she's working, she feel that her time is moving very slow. Even though the real clock is ticking, she feel it takes forever to move. This happens when someone is feel tired, unmotivated, the time feel heavy and move very slow. So next from the 17th to the 23 second, I'll be focusing on the past time. Past time is when we remember things from before memories or feeling that have changed. In this scene, she is thinking about how she used to be before, more joyful and full of life. She compared her current tired self with her past self. So this have showed that how time changed from the past to the current. So next, from the 24th second to the 31st second, I focused on the present time. So present time is the current moment when we stop thinking about the past or future and just focusing on now. So in this scene, when she gets into the spa, the moment is about now. She finally stopped rushing and worrying about her work and she get time to enjoy herself and focus on the current moment. So next we move to the 32 second to the 39 second where I focus on simulated motion as I show the relaxation in the spa in a slow detail. Simulated motion is when slow and soft movements are shown to the viewer to make the viewer feel peaceful and relaxed. So these slow movements create a peaceful feeling. This soft visual showing that she's mentally slowing down and this soft visual showing that she is mentally slowing down and enjoying the spa. Next, from the 42nd to the 47th second, I focused on the future where she feels recharged after the spa. In this scene, we can see how one small pause, which is 1 hour at the spa, can make her feel better for the rest of the day and even longer. So lastly, I end the video by giving the final message. I invite the viewers to come and take rest in our spa. So, this connect with the main idea of promoting our spa business.
The sound relaxing. This video is based on chapter 9. This video captured the essence of calming spa experience, focusing on the relaxing ambience and therapeutic treatment that rejuvenate both body and mind. It used tranquil audio such as soft instrumental music, nature sound, or the writing motion of message to immerse the viewers in a peaceful environment designed to reduce stress and promote well-being. For this whole video, I'm using a binocular or stereo sound for immersive experience and also added subtle ambient nature sound like bubble trickling, bird, and soft winds. I also keep a voiceover mute or use a whisper soft narration to avoid a sharp transition or loud effect to maintain a slow and smooth audio flow.